I've got two things to share with you today. The first is something that was said to me by a world famous coach, a top 5 recognised coach in the world at a coaching seminar that I was at, run by the Institute of Management in London a number of years ago. This coach was talking to over 100 companies. It was a generic training course, 100 companies there, and he's talking about coaching. And this was the advice that he gave. He said, if you train someone how to do something, you trained them, you've shown them, they've shown back to you so they know that they understand, you've talked it through and they go away and they mess up. He said, well, you would retrain them again, wouldn't you? They've messed up, you retrain them again. You show them what you do, you show them how to do it again, you let them, come back and show you again, etc. You talk it through and they know what they've got to do, but they go away and they mess up again. He posed a question to 80 different companies and he said, well, what would you do with that person? People were shouting out, well, you'd retrain again, wouldn't you? Or you get someone else to go through it. Or, lots of ideas were being shouted in the room. And he cut us into silence. And he said, no, you wouldn't do any of that. He said, what you do is if you show someone once and they understand and they go away and they mess up, and you show them twice and they go away and they mess up, and you show them a third time and they go away and they mess up. He said, this is what you do. He said, you sack them as quickly as you possibly can and you get them out of your business, because they would have mucked up, given that they've been shown and given that they've shown you that they know what they've got to do and you've talked it through. He said, if they've mucked up once, they mucked up twice, and then they've mucked up a third time. He said, it will be for one of two reasons. Either they're too stupid to understand to be able to do the job properly, or the second reason is they just don't care. And for either one of those reasons, you have to get them out of your business as soon as you possibly can. Because why would you, waste your valuable time trying to coach, train and develop someone who, is just too stupid to get it or just doesn't care? You've got to get them out of your business as soon as possible. The advice from a top 5 recognised world coach. The second thing to share with you is simply that winners hang with winners and losers hang with losers. And if you've got someone in your life or someone in your business that you're trying to help and you're trying to lift up and you're trying to improve things for them, and they mess up and they mess up and they mess up, and you're just trying to help them and to lift them as much as you can, but for some reason, whatever it is, they just press the self-destruct button and they just can't be helped, then in the same token, you have to get rid of them as soon as you possibly can. And that's the situation, disappointing for me, that I found myself in today, having to make that decision. There's someone in the business, someone that comes from maybe not such a good background, that wouldn't be given the opportunity for a career and a chance in a business and the backing of someone leading a business to work by them and to provide shotgun for them and to be an angel in their life and try to really help them to improve their mental well-being, their work life, their home life, that's invested time in their mind, invested time in trying to give them a career and paint a picture and a vision and work with them and be understanding, and picks them up when they fell down and picks them up when they fell down. And that person is just messed up again, and it's got to the point where he's either too stupid or doesn't care. And I can't have a loser in the business, because the advice is, if you've got a loser in your business or in your life, you need to get rid of them as soon as you possibly can, because one thing's for sure, you've got to make sure that they ain't going to pull you or your business down with them. They can't be helped. So that's the decision that I've made. Disappointing for me, going to be, I would say, in the long term, devastating for that colleague. It is Christmas time. I don't want to make decisions like that, but this is the facts. That's how things are. You've got to pick who you're associating with in life, pick the path that you're taking, and take the winners with you. And the people that just can't join in, the people that can't come along with you, the people that can't help themselves, for some reason they just can't do it, you've got to let them go before they bring you down with them. So that's a learning from me, a real life learning that's happening with me in the business today. Just thought I should share that with you. Winners hang with winners and losers hang with losers. Do not keep people with you or in your business or in your life that are going to ultimately keep letting you down and bring you down. Thanks.